episode 76 now. That's where we're at. You just can be quiet, leave it all.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing, dude.
We are recording a podcast.
Okay, no, I know that. I know. I'm here.
Almost usually, regularly, averagely.
I am a little
every Wednesday night to be posted on Thursdays.
Right. You would think that's how that works.
It's usually how that works.
But
as of late, there's been some complications apparently.
Yeah,
but
I don't know why you have to make things so complicated all the time.
I'm making things complicated.
I'm here, dude. I'm the only one that ever shows up.
I got receipts, motherfucker.
Who's got receipts,
I
bro?
do.
I had diarrhea, bro.
Last Wednesday?
That was last Sunday. But, and the fucking AutoZone girl had the surge and the fucking everything else.
That was the week before.
I don't know what happened. I forget what happened. But either way, shit, life happens, dude. Speaking of AutoZone girl, though.
Yeah.
I'm currently right now malnourished and withering away.
Yeah.
Because, well, I'm having liquid dinner, but it's also my lunch and my breakfast too, because I didn't eat anything all day. And AutoZone girl, dude, said she was gonna bring me some Tox. Damn. Listen, and I love you, babe. It's nothing personal. Listen, dude, because her and Mama AutoZone girl were coming to the range to shoot. She's gonna bring some Tox. There's this Tox place that she goes to for lunch and shit at work, and it's amazing, and they are good Tox.
Yeah.
But comes to the range, no Tox. But I had mentioned the Tox earlier in the day. Then I reminded her later, because I was getting hungry, and I already had to wait a little bit for her to get off and do what she had to do to then come to the range and bring me the Tox. So I was like, you sure it's not a problem or whatever? I'll just order something now. And she's like, no, yeah, totally getting Tox. Never had any Tox.
Yeah.
But,
how those things work sometimes.
Yes, I know. No, I feel very loved, endeared, thought about. Just very much so considered in a lot of ways. You know, it's very heartwarming to know that somebody's always thinking about you.
Realistically, she just thought you could lose.
I know, apparently, dude. Apparently, this is the subliminal. She's very kind. She's too nice to just come out and say.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love you, babe.
She's forcing a diet.
I'm only joshing you, but not really. I would have liked some Tox.
This is the start of your liquid fast. You know?
Yeah, right. Well, see, this ain't. If the Tox would have been healthier, dude. At least they got cilantro in them. You know, it's a vegetable.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a spice. I think
it's an herb.
Right. Correct. Which is used as a spice. It's to enhance flavors.
Is it spicy?
That's not all spices are spicy.
Then it's a seasoning.
I feel like seasoning is too broad of a term.
I feel like...
Listen, I'm hungry enough as it is, all right? I'm fucking dying over here. Let's not talk about food anymore.
I feel like your definition of spices need to be narrowed, though.
You know? I'm just like a paprika is a spice. Fucking technically, pepper is a spice. Fucking
well, paprika is a pepper.
Well, right. Yeah. But not all peppers are spicy, though, so that's an invalid argument. Speaking of which, this is a perfect segue. I probably shouldn't be keeping them in my backpack, but shout out to Kenny, dude. Shout out to the Kenneth, dude, out here being a preparedness-minded individual, growing a guard, and fucking, I got some peps and some tomatoes, all freshly picked. I think even this morning or maybe yesterday, dude. And
realistically, 4 days ago, they've been sitting in his backpack.
Either way, I appreciate them, dude. They look delish, and there's a couple pepper and cheens in there, which I'm a big fan of a pepper and cheen. And so that's sick, dude. I appreciate that stuff like that. We got a little bit of a garden going on ourselves, but
you didn't need no Tox. Come on.
What do you mean, dude? Peppers and tomatoes.
Yeah, dude.
With no vinaigrette, bro. Not a little bit of mozzarella or something in there. You know.
If I ate tomatoes, I'd have eaten some tomatoes, dude.
I would have ate some tomatoes, dude. But I just wanted it. I wanted to safe queen them so I could prepare them with a dish, dude. So they were fully utilized to their potential. But I'll sit there and eat tomatoes. I have no idea. Something
cherry tomatoes, dude.
Mexican, perhaps.
Yeah.
Who knows? But the fucking dude. I'll sit there and eat a tomato with a little salt. Salt on the tomato. Boom. I'll eat that. I'll eat a million tomatoes like that, dude. That's all you need.
I can't do it.
Why?
I don't like
It's a
tomatoes.
texture thing.
Yeah.
But what about the texture of the tomato is
slimy and weird, dude. I don't know.
There's a lot of things that are slimy and weird,
I
dude.
know, dude. I don't like slimy, weird things in my mouth. Okay, so it's just how it is.
Cheyenne hates.
Oh, man.
He's a selfish lover.
Nah, it's always dry.
I couldn't imagine why. Bars.
Oh,
But yeah, dude. Fucking. It's a good thing she doesn't watch it.
yeah.
Fucking.
But you might watch 6 minutes into it.
It's only been 6 minutes, dude. Not even 5 minutes and 48 seconds currently.
Oh, man. If you don't see me Sunday, you know why. Oh, man.
That's just how it goes down sometimes, I guess.
It's what I do for you guys. You know?
Right.
It's
The faithful tens of viewers, dude.
for the
It's
viewers.
honestly all that we care about personally. I mean, the Second Amendment, of course, but like,
Yeah.
who can we rally the troops if not for the fucking faithful tens of viewers, dude?
Exactly.
Sometimes you need a little rah-rah and a shish kumbah, dude, and they're there to provide that.
Just no shish
Each and every
kebabs. You know, that's
Right. Well, well.
if you're relying on AutoZone Girl, at least it's
Wait, what?
shish kebab. The food.
Oh, right. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen her cook a dish. That's what I said, too. I'd have been like, you know what? I'm starving because I was fucking with her, too.
Yeah.
And I was just like, not like trying to make her feel bad, but like just, hey, you give me the opportunity, I'm going to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And I know she felt bad and like it's totally cool. Like I was just legitimately fucking around. But like, I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm so hungry right now. I could really go for a burnt pizza pocket. I just have to troll sometimes. Sometimes.
Well, you get that burn barrel up back. You could
Right.
get something done.
No, right? No, we didn't have the little stick things.
No.
Which those are actually fucking
Yeah.
pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like if you made a motherfucking, check this out, bro. A fucking French toast, Canadian bacon and regular bacon and cheese sandwich with brown sugar, like fucking textured, caramelized, burnt on the outside, dude. Bruh.
There are so many possibilities. If you
I know, dude. I didn't fuck even the pizza with fucking regular brow would have took that.
Yeah.
Even a burnt one.
Yeah.
Over a fucking
Which you did.
the fucking pizza pox that you used to get at SKU, and
Yeah.
at the time I thought those motherfuckers were the shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So but yeah. Just good old times. We didn't even I don't even know if we made the pie ones, dude. The pie ones are fucking delicious, dude. You get a little fucking apple pie
We had
crispy thing
pizza
or something.
Pox, then the breakfast sandwiches.
Which the breakfast sandwiches were fire too,
Dude,
dude.
fucking the biscuits that came out of that after the bake, dude, that was fucking delicious.
Yeah, it was really good.
You know, you haven't eaten anything all day, and we started
Right.
talking about this. No, all you've been talking
Right.
about is food.
Right. Well, you started it, dude. I am serious. I told her, dude, Sarah McLachlan was going to be singing In the Arms of an Angel any moment now because I'm withering away, dude. It's fucking UNICEF and shit. You got to sponsor a child, dude. Leave it in the comment section below. Your fake sponsorship money dollar amounts to feed a lonely, starving TT near you. I appreciate all and any support, people. But yeah. Good times. Good times. But you got the moms out shooting, which was super cool. I don't know if it was the first time ever, but definitely got, not a thing that happens all the time.
Yeah.
And so, but she's super, like, not super interested in it, but, like, she's down for it. Like, she's down to go. She's down to learn, and that's awesome because that's what this is all about. So, like, if you have friends and family members that are interested in going shooting, take them shooting. Even the ones that are not interested in going shooting, try and get them shooting because maybe getting them out there and showing them what it's all about, given you are properly showing them things and you're not a fucking asshat, that can, even something like that can change a person's whole perspective because they realize and understand and they see how safe and professional you are, with the guns and that you take it seriously. And then it clicks in their mind that, hey, this person is not the problem. That we got to focus on the criminals, not criminalizing law-abiding citizens for their mere perfectly constitutional possessions. So, shit like that. So it's cool to see. I encourage everybody all the time to get as many people shooting as possible because this country is supposed to be at least a country of riflemen. Okay, and before the feminists start screeching autistically in the background, dude, women can shoot guns just as well, if not better, than men a lot of the times because they don't have an ego. So they learn quicker, they pick up on things better. But yeah, equal opportunity. But a country of riflemen. And why we didn't get invaded by Japan is because behind every blade of grass would have been a rifle, at least at that time. And at least as the perception and the idea that other countries thought of us, we've always been the most free country in the entire fucking world. We always had the most guns, dude. We have more guns in this country, privately owned, than like everybody's military combined, I'm pretty sure. So, or at least close to that.
Don't we have more guns than people?
Yes.
And I mean, that's it's fucking amazing.
But like, this is the thing, though. Those guns mean nothing if you don't know how to use them and are prepared to use them given the situation calls for it. And that could be somebody breaking into your house, somebody mugging you on the street, or a tyrannical government. Well, thank you. See, he's always trying to exclude me, dude.
Yeah. Try to keep you off the screen as much as
I
possible.
know. Well, the viewership would probably go up.
Potentially,
but,
yeah.
It's a little late in the game for that.
Yeah.
But yeah. The fucking...
I need to get my mom on the fucking range.
I thought you were about to say the podcast, dude. That would be lit. That would be lit, dude. It's got to be a live one, though, so A-dubs can join in.
She lost her job now, so she might have the time.
Doing what? What happened?
They fucking closed down. The whole
What?
Gone.
That's fucked up, dude.
So...
That's fucked up.
They just locked up the gates, didn't let anybody in. People just showing up, and the fucking gates are locked, can't get in and shit.
What?
Fucking, yeah.
What kind of comp was it?
It's a trucking comp. But my theory
That
behind
almost
it
sounds
is,
like it was a front for something. They've used it up. Somebody's hot
so
on the
it's
trail.
gone through
and they're
hands.
burning it.
It's gone through hands a couple times, and so it was like a big like national company. And it had just been bought out like last year at some point, and then they did layoffs and everything recently, and then they just locked up the gates. But my theory, at least, and my mom is in agreement with me, is that they're not closing down, they're not shutting down or anything. They just want to get rid of the union and the office work. Because everybody at their hubs, everybody in the company was union under Teamsters, not just the drivers, which isn't normal. And they don't want to have to deal with that shit, deal with that union pay, the union benefits and everything when they can get non-union in the office. Nobody's going to give a shit. But they couldn't just get rid of them. So they are... Apparently the company already has a second company under their umbrella that is by a very similar name that is non-union all around. And so the theory is they just shut down and then are going to get bought out by the other company that has an almost... exactly the same name and, go non-union. So gotta love the protection that unions provide.
Right. Right. Also, shout out to Kenny. Motherfucking. But yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's just one fucking whole thing. And that's like, not even like it happens all the time kind of thing. Like that's just like the give, and people don't realize it, and people invest so much faith in the fact that we got the union, we're gonna be backed, we don't have to worry about a thing. But it's not what you know, it's who you know, and sometimes you don't know the right enough person. They could bail you out so many times, and then something like that. What are you gonna do?
Yep.
What are you doing? You're gonna go on strike, motherfucker? Saying
striking.
Where's
what?
the rat?
Who are you striking against?
Right, themselves.
So. There's nobody there anymore. The company's closed. The company's gone.
For you got this summer, one company.
Yeah.
Underpaid employees. But yeah, the fucking... Yeah, I mean, that's just... The fucking monopoly, dude. The monopoly. And the way that they try and fucking force your vote, not that it fucking matters anyway. Yeah. But like, it's been corrupt since its inception. And that's just like a metaphor, not even a metaphor, an example of something that is believed by everybody to be so good, but so corrupt in its nature that it's actually worse off than people believe it to be by a significant margin, but nobody can see it.
Yep.
It's the same thing why fucking everybody that loves Trump no matter what fucked up shit he does. You know, he's banning bump stocks, and it wasn't just bump stocks, it's any rate increasing device, says he doesn't like suppressors. He's a big reason as to why we have red flag laws in as many fucking states as we do. But everybody, oh, no, most people don't even know about that shit.
Nobody cares.
Let alone fucking, even if they do, they brush it off like, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Fucking let me go buy the Springfield pistol.
You know?
Yeah, I don't have one. That's stupid anyway. Fucking, you know.
It's just a range toy. What are you mad about?
Right. So, it's just shit like that. But, I mean, the way that I believe it is they're all fucking pawns and puppets to begin with, and it's not even them that are fucking doing anything. They're just the figurehead. They're the mascot for the current time. The fact that in America, Joe Biden is quote-unquote president. And people believe it. Like, this is just a game at this point. They're trying to... I don't know how we got here, but now we're talking about the fucking...
It's been derailed.
The fucking... How the fuck... Because, like, there's no way that at any point in history when, like, things were still somewhat non-corrupted and there was still legitimacy to be found somewhere, there's no way in fuck, my dude, that he would ever. So, like, did you see the earlobe thing? Like,
he has a fucking stunt double.
That shit alone, dude. Like, just weird shit. Like, come on, people. Like, this, we are living in the Twilight Zone, bro. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, this is not... It's reality, but that's how scary the fucking shit is that it feels like it's all a joke, dude. Like, we're living in a fucking sitcom.
Bro, aliens.
No, dude. Aliens don't exist, dude. Contrary to my favorite ever Blink-182 song, where they claim aliens do exist.
Yeah. Almost verbatim, you know?
Well, it's in the title. But
aliens exist.
Right. But yeah, the fucking...
So what are they hiding by telling us the aliens exist?
So, well, this is the thing.
What new has come out that they don't want us to know about?
About aliens? No, I haven't heard anything
that the aliens are covering up. So there's got to be something.
So the aliens, it's more of a biblical thing. So the aliens, if aliens exist, because there's no mention of other planets or other life forms existing in the Bible other than Earth. Because God created the heavens and the earth, so that is it. So there's like the stars in the sky and whatever the fuck they are, but this is it. So if you believe that, and if that's what you think, and all that, which obviously science is always diametrically opposed to religion, but we see in many, many ways, and have throughout the years, but especially lately, how science, which is supposed to be merely based on fact, simply is not any longer. And then with that in question, knowing that a scientist can be paid off as easy as a politician, how do we know that it hasn't been corrupt since its inception? So the idea is that if there are aliens, that means that's how they get their one world government, because it's no longer a country versus a country. It's an outside entity versus the entire planet. So that is going to make everybody so scared and fearful to give up their complete and total rights, and it'll be the NWO, the New World Order, one world government, and NATO, all this shit. If you actually look into it, their flag has this like depicted in it. Like, everything is blatantly right in your face. Like, they're not hiding it. People are just too fucking stupid to see it, and that's an issue. But that, because that would be the one true, like, if they could false flag enough, which of course they can, because the technology we know about, they could do it with now.
Yeah.
Let alone the shit that we don't know about that everybody damn near knows that they got. So, either way. And there might even be aliens in the sense of aliens that we think of, that they grew somehow, somewhere, doing some evil cult bullshit in a lab. Fucking Oregon, fucking National Laboratory, Area 51, whatever. Who knows what the fuck is going on? They're messing with clone meat and shit. So, either way, and this all sounds crazy, bro, right? This would sound crazy to any normal person, but the problem is normal people these days are the furthest thing from normal because they don't fucking think. They have no cognitive function whatsoever, and they're just bots. They're NPCs. And so people like us that people would label as fucking domestic tourists, we're just trying to see the cunt, or fucking MVEs, or fucking right-wing crazy extreme conspiracy theorists and fucking this, that, and the third, for just understand. These are factual things, though, dude. These are factual things. The War of the Worlds, when they played that over the radio back in the day, they had people believing that there was actually a fucking alien invasion, dude. And fucking there were riots and fucking people were crashing their cars and people were fucking going crazy. So, like, and that was a joke, dude. So think about, and people, I would like to assume back in the day now they didn't have all the technology to confirm or know or whatever. Like now you can get on your phone or your computer and fucking be anywhere in the world watching a live stream or something or whatever. So, you know, they didn't have that, but I'd like to think that people back then were smarter and less dumbed down by the fucking fluoride in the water and the this, that, and the third and everything else and the fucking, you know, instant gratification in their pocket all day, every day and fucking everything else, you know? So I don't know, but they had that many people convinced to where like it literally caused major emergencies across the country for a joke, for a story, for a fucking theatrical fucking impression over the radio. Like, so think about what the fuck they do. In reality, dude, they could have totally fucking faked the moon landing, bro. They could have fucking totally
Why is it now, though, that the U.S. government comes out and says, yeah, we have UFOs that have crashed with unknown biological entities inside, and nobody gives a fuck?
Well, see, that's the thing, though, dude, because they get you. It's predictive programming. So all of your life, you've been watching alien movies and alien fucking X-Files and this, that, and the third. So it's a normal thing. Because whether the idea of aliens existing or ghosts existing or whatever fucking Bigfoot existing or whatever it is, you consume enough of that. It subconsciously implants itself into your psyche, and it's just, you've seen it before. Therefore, it's a familiar face. You recognize it. You can recall it. You can associate it with other experiences in your life. And sitting home, fucking hanging out with your brother, or your girlfriend, or mom and dad, fucking watching the X-Files or watching whatever your favorite alien or zombie or whatever fucking movie. And then when you fucking see it in real life, now it's a game. It's just like the movies. It's just like fucking the TV shows. It's just like The Walking Dead. It's just like fucking whatever. So it's psychological warfare has been taking place on the citizens of this country, who knows for how long, but it's all done through the media, movies, TV shows, music, all that shit. And it sounds like such a FUD-ass argument. Oh, the fucking music these kids are listening to, like when rock and roll came out. Oh, it's the devil, fucking, and maybe it is. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Because that lifestyle that comes with it, and everything that's associated, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, like, yeah, traditionally those are unholy things, right? So, you know, it's fun. Well, everything in moderation. So, but the fucking the thing is that
no moderating rock and roll.
Yeah, I'm just in the comment section. Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's just it's really fucked up, and that's why the beans, bullets, and band-aids are always never important, because you can never have too many, and when you actually need them, you're really gonna fucking need them. But yeah, dude, shit's fucked up. So that's the thing. That's one. And then the biblical part of it would be that it takes away being special. It takes away the idea that God created the heavens and the earth and that we are his children or whatever, because it makes it look more like a made-up story. Because if there's millions and millions and billions and fucking infinity and beyond fucking planets and different species and maybe even more humans out there that we don't have any idea exist, and this, that, and the third, what makes us so special? So that it does make it sound more
other
like
save files.
Right. Right. Well, I don't know if that's how that works. And they don't stick around. Though. You ever get an old Game Boy and you just can't fucking it just crashes? But that's what the black holes are. Who knows?
Hey, you know? Man.
But yeah, I mean, so that's depending on how you believe. That's, you know, that it's part of it at least. But if you look at it though, like, again, I'm a Christian man, not a shining example of one, but
definitely not.
If you, I do what I can, dude. Nobody's perfect.
Fucking dull ass motherfucker.
Listen, dude. whatever.
When it starts shining, if it gets
I got some battle scars, bro.
Start sweating.
The armor's got dinks in it. I'd be all right. But yeah, man, the fucking, like, if you actually take into consideration a lot of the things that are in the Bible, and I'm not even trying to get all like biblically and shit, but like
Start walking around knocking people's doors and
the stories. Listen, the metaphors and the parables and the stories that were predicted are too spot on if you understand the metaphor and what it actually means. You don't just take it face value and literally. And so, like, the fucking end times are nigh, my dude. We are living in the book of Revelations for sure. The fucking locusts will cover the sky till it turns out to be black. Like, the fucking Black Hawk helicopters are gonna be all fucking through. Like, it's a war, completely devastation, all this shit. And we see these things happening every day that we exist, dude. And there's a lot of shit that the government and governments of the world go out of the way to hide and deceive us from and to keep, you know, our noses out of. But even the shit that, if you put two and two together, and that's simple math, like the shit that we're even just seeing on the news, dude. So it's real scary shit, dude, when it comes down to it. And I just don't think enough people are properly prepared or take it seriously. And hey, if you're fucking, oh, it's my time to go, it's my time to go. But what happens when you have a spouse? What happens when you have an elderly parent you got to take care of? What happens when you got a child? What happens when you got a fucking dog? What happens when you got a whatever? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not just that simple. And the way I look at it, life is the most precious gift we're ever given. And you only get one of those motherfuckers, at least as far as we're concerned. We don't know. Maybe this is all a fucking simulation and we get back to the lobby.
Knows, man?
But
Who knows?
the way that we do know, you know, you should probably not take that gift for granted and try and extend that expectancy as long as possible, because that's whoever gave it to you, whoever you believe gave it to you. You know, that's why would you want to? You know, I'm not going to just let somebody kill me. I'm not just going to let myself starve. I'm not just going to let my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have that in me. And I don't think a normal person, and people say I'm not normal, but I don't think a normal person, you know, you can talk this, that, and the third all you want. Oh, well, you know, fucking if it's my time to go, then I'll just sit there and accept it. Like, if you're in the hot zone, if you're in the hot zone of where a nuke just got dropped and it's like the fucking, what, Star Wars fucking, where everybody dies at the end and they're on the planet and it blows up. If there's nothing you can do, I mean, yeah, whatever, dude, fucking enjoy the show. But, you know, any slight, and I would still be trying, I'd be fucking trying to get out of the blast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might be an exercise in futility, but at least I got
my
some
ass under a
exercise.
park bench or something. And
Right,
just
dude.
fucking do whatever.
Stop, drop, and roll, or what, you know? Who knows?
Tell you to duck into the corner of a wall or something, you know? That's
Right. Nothing like some good old sheetrock.
just like with the fucking turtle cartoon and shit. Fucking
Right.
duck into your shell, dude. It's fucking...
I was in the pool, dude. Leave me alone. But the fucking... but the, like...
You must be in the pool a lot, then.
It's always got a turtleneck on. It's cold out here.
It's definitely not cold there.
Well, it's not... It's... Compared to what it usually is, dude, it's...
Not too terrible.
I don't know.
What do you know?
Nothing, dude. But I... From what I... From
Why the
what,
hell are we here?
well, because, dude. Our tens of we have
might need
lawyers.
those.
We do. We don't fucking. That's not even real wood, dude.
That's fine.
But
We're talking about that.
yeah, right. Fucking freshen your breath with this little tic tac. You keep fucking acting up, dude. But yeah, overall though, for real, like, it's Risky Krisky says it, and like, I totally agree. Things are going to get worse before they get worse. And so I don't even know how worse it is right now. I would argue it's pretty bad, and it's been fucking pretty bad for some time, because the fact that we have any fucking gun control of any measure in this country, in any state, is an issue. The fact that motherfuckers are getting silenced in their speech and their expression and their whatever the fuck is an issue. Like, that is... the complete antithesis to the entire idea of this fucking country, which, again, I'd really like to know when it all started. when it all was downhill from there, dude. It's all downhill from here. I think that's fucking, who is that? It's fucking Sum 41, or is it fucking who's the other? Newfound Glory, that's who it is. Fucking pop punk 90s, dude. But yeah, the fucking
That how many times have you played I Got Nods in the shop so far? At
today?
least 6 times today.
Yeah. At least.
And I wasn't even there. How
It's-
many times did you play it yesterday?
Dude, I was just bumping it,
When
dude.
you were...
I'd just be bumping it, dude. Be cruising down the fucking...
Oh, man.
We should play a little bit for him, dude.
No.
Yeah. We're not even going to get a fucking copyright.
We are straight up gonna
No,
get a
we're not, dude.
We got a copyright claim over the background noise from your headphones playing something once. They can find it themselves. PSR. I Got Nods.
I'm
Full
going
video.
to play it right now,
Why?
dude, if you don't play it, dude.
Don't do it.
I'm going to do it,
Don't
dude.
do
We're
it.
not even monetized.
Don't
What
do
the
it.
fuck does it matter?
Don't do it. They're gonna ban our entire channel.
No,
for
they're
this,
not.
dude.
Dude. You're quitting the podcast anyway.
It's
What the
true.
fuck do you care?
That's why we're still here.
What? The fucking... I got stupid Timo ads, dude. Fucking shopping like a
Fucking
billionaire.
Timo, dude.
Shout out to the Prince Shoot Repeat. This is Nods, a complete original from Prince Shoot Repeat. Yeah, sorry, you should definitely check him out. It's an excellent channel.
I just got something and it's real, real special. My heart is fun. I'll grab my chance and then I'll chuck it I'll grab my guns.
He's grabbing his guns, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Because he's got nuts. I love it, dude. I fucking love it, dude. The fact that there's not enough people. Everybody takes themselves too seriously, dude. You know what I'm saying? I get it, because, like, trust me, dude. I do this for a living, fucking, in a couple ways. Like, life and liberty, the most important thing ever. That's as serious as it fucking gets. But, like, once in a while, it's nice to relax and chill, dude.
Yeah.
And you could just put that song on. Or the fucking, it's a Glock, but it's also a bomb.
The claw.
It's the Glock. The Glock. Like, it's just, and he puts in so much effort to it. Like, it's very
Too much,
rewarding and
entirely too
satisfying
much.
to listen to and to visualize. I can appreciate. That is artwork, dude. And it fucking,
Okay, but whoever actually designed the files for the Glong, though,
yeah, they got some serious deep-seated issues.
they're that attached.
They are well known.
They got it on them.
They're well known on Reddit.
Yeah.
Whoever made the Glock, for sure. For sure.
Fucking autistes.
Yeah, they're artistic for sure. But I love it, dude. I have the files. I don't know what color I want. But the fucking, yeah, dude. But just shit like that. Like, it's nice to fucking, you know, because it's fun. It's jovial. It's fucking, dude, I just, nuts. Just all day, dude. I fucking love it. But yeah, dude. Because there's too many, like, how many fucking times, dude, a day is it? Because we're constantly, as Second Amendment involved people, just freedom people in general. It doesn't even matter at what aspect at this point, because all of our freedoms are being infringed upon. But remember, that's up to you folks. You cannot fucking have a right taken. You can only ever give it up. So that's your decision. If you choose the wrong one, that's on you. So, but yeah, dude, the fucking, to just exist as a person that just wants to be left, they won't leave you alone. They will not leave you alone. So, just prepare yourselves for when they come to visit, is all I'm saying. Because fucking the way that it looks doesn't look good. So fucking go watch the Nods video from Prince Shoot Repeat. Lighten up a little. Understand that not everything in the world is evil and bad, but at the same time, there's a lot of shit that is, and be prepared for it the best you can. But yeah, dude, it's just, there's too much fucking constant bombardment. Every day it's a fucking, this is getting banned, or this is in court, or this is fucking something, or fucking there's a, did you hear the fucking shit about there was supposedly a mass shooting that was called in at the fucking, like, the Capitol building in Washington or some shit.
No.
And so I'm automatically thinking, okay, here we go. We're going to push through some major gun control with this, because then they're going to be everybody, oh, these fucking crazy, look what they're going to do, because they're fucking crazy right-wing extremists and this and that. I could totally see. But then it turns out hours later, after being reported on fucking an active shooter at the Capitol building in Washington or wherever the fuck it was, that it was a bad call, and that never happened. But it already gets, people heard the first news story, and they never fucking follow up on it, so now everybody thinks there was a fucking mass shooter at the fucking Capitol of fucking Washington, D.C., or whatever the fuck. You know? Just because people do not inform themselves, and even people that think that they're informed, they typically don't read past the headlines to begin with, so, you know, there's... realistically, what the fuck do you know? And even if you read the whole thing top to bottom, inside and out, and fucking have you watched Suits? That's a really good fucking show.
I know.
Me and AutoZone Girl are
Cheyenne
watching
is
that.
refusing to watch the last season because she doesn't want it to end.
I know, me neither do I. I'm so invested, dude.
Like, we've got
I'm so invested.
we
Also,
had
Harvey
a
needs to play the Joker because of his face. You never noticed the little fucking Joker thing he's got? But the fucking... That's such a good show.
We are literally in the process of watching it now.
Yeah, no. But so you know, what's his face, Mike, how he could see something and fucking just memorize the whole thing. Politicians need to do that with the Constitution.
Yes.
But they're not going to. But yeah, the fucking, it's just, dude, there's way too much shit going on. People, even if, this is what I was getting at, even if people were Mike and fucking could read the entire article and have it burned into their memory, it's still all bullshit.
Yep.
It's false information. It's fucking not factual. It's lies. It's propaganda. So nobody is fucking truly educated unless you go out of your way. And even then, you gotta be able to trust your sources. There's not a lot of ways that you know for sure you can. But I would argue that any day of the week, 365 days out of the year, that believing the complete and total opposite of whatever the fucking news told you, that you'd be closer to the actual truth than what at least in today's day and age. And again, this has probably been for some time now.
Yeah.
That it's been like that. But either way, like the idea that even if you, not factually, but on paper are informed and you've done your research, you're reading a bunch of bullshit. So what do you really know? Nobody fucking really knows anything, dude. And I mean, that is the scary game of life that we play. However, there are certain things that you should know just off the rip, not even involving what the fuck current event is taking place today. Just, hey, I have to take care of me and mine. I have to prepare for potential emergency situations, whether fucking tiny little fucking, there's a little, hurricane winds for a week or something, or all the way to fucking straight and total collapse, or fucking anywhere in between, or, these are my rights, this is important, this is this country, this is the next generation, this is the fucking whatever. Like, people don't take anything into consideration these days. People don't fucking take anything seriously these days, and it's really fucked up because we see what it culminates into. Look at the shit that we're doing. All the fucked up shit we are dealing with now is because nobody fucking stood up, said no, or did anything about it when it was their time to do so. Yep. And that is just a fucking unfortunate trend that is continuing to this day. And yes, there are people out there trying to do shit. We are trying to do shit. Everybody's trying to do shit. Some people are trying to do shit. But there's not enough people, and there's not enough of a concentrated effort in collaboration with all of the people that are trying to do shit. And by doing shit, just making this country what it's supposed to be. I'd be happy if we could be half as free as we were fucking 30, 50, 80 years ago, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, fuck. That's how bad it's gotten, dude. Yeah. The taxes, the fucking infringements, the fucking, just the false flags and the evil that's perpetrated upon the government's own people. Which really, it's the people's government, or at least it's supposed to be. They're supposed to be for us, by us, and of us. Yep. And they're none of those things. Nope. What do we do, people? Where have we gone wrong? And why is nobody given a damn enough to want to try and fix it? Does everybody think, oh, it's just too fucked? We just got to, I'm going to die soon. It's fucking, I don't have to worry about it anymore. It won't happen in my lifetime. That's fucked up, dude. That's some fucked up shit. What about your kids? What about your kids' kids? What about fucking just the actual greater good? Everybody wants to talk about the greater good, but never really referring to the greater good. The actual greater good of what is righteous and moral and proper and fighting the good fight. America has lost that spirit out of all places. Come on, motherfuckers. I gotta take a piss and cool down.
People don't know what the fuck the
Getting all fucking
righteous
riled up,
is or
dude.
what the fuck morality is.
Well, that's the thing, dude. They've been fucking propagandized until fucking kingdom come.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Have a nice piss.
Thank you.
Should have hit it before that.
What? That's what she said. Or something. I don't know.
All right.
But yeah. Are we recording?
Yes, we are.
Well,
Yes.
fucking, I don't know, dude. You always fucking, you never know with this man, dude. Sometimes he hits record when he shouldn't. Sometimes he doesn't hit record when he should. Sometimes he hits record, but there's no audio for the whole podcast. We just don't know.
We figured it out before the podcast
This time.
This time.
But had we not, it would have been a replay.
It would have been 25 minutes afterwards. We got the fucking audio. Next time that happens, though, if there is a next time, probably will be a next time. We should just fucking voice over the shit.
Voice.
We'll voice over the shit. Just try to remember what the fuck we were talking
Like
about.
we sound like Oriental though, which is not proper. Oriental is a way to describe
dare
things,
you,
not
that's-
people. But that's why I did it.
Yeah.
It was incredibly intentional. Like, share, comment, subscribe. But the idea of it all is that was a good soothing piss.
Yeah.
It was a good satisfying piss.
Well, you got 3 beers down already. It had to have been good.
3.5, dude.
All right. I was giving you some credit here, but all right.
Appreciate it. But yeah. But no, seriously, like, it's all fun and games.
40 minutes into the pod, you already got 3 down, bro.
That's nuts, dude. I could have chugged these all, but I'm trying to fucking savor the flavor, but I fucking left them out like a squid. I'm going for that Leinenkugel sponsor. If you guys want to send me beer. I know. I got some fucking spotted dicks in there right now.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
fucking-
Heard you're all about those.
yeah. So it's delicious, dude. It's real gelatinous in your mouth. It's like an extra chunky rice pudding. I'm just kidding. I've never had rice pudding or fucking spotted dick, but well, there was that one time, but then I went to the doctor. I'm kidding. This is all for comedic relief.
You're in high school, Shane. You got a dick pic of a spotted dick once.
What even is a spotted dick?
It was literally like colored like a cow, where it was
But it was an actual
white
penis,
with like dark splotching. Yeah.
like a real penis.
Yes.
It's like one of those people that
It was all you saw was the dick and the thighs.
were the thighs also spotted.
No,
Interesting.
they were black. This dude just half white dick.
This is a real person, or
This-
somebody found
As far-
something
no, like this is some dude on Instagram just randomly sent her a dick pic.
that's fucked up.
Especially we were like 16 at the time. I don't know how old this dude was, but it wasn't rare either. It's not the only time she's gotten random dick pics on Instagram, which is
That's fucked up.
it's very fucked up.
But only the one was spotted.
Only the one was spotted, which is just something I never thought I'd see in my life. You know, just
I
it's
don't ever want to see.
it's fucked up, man.
That is fucked up.
fucked
Dude.
up,
Thank
man.
you for sharing. I
But
got
also like
glad.
how as that man do you explain that to a woman before?
Well, you know,
or do you just surprise them with it? You know,
Well,
like it's
be
just
hell
you
of a
just
surprise, dude.
it's
fucking mighty morphin fucking spotted dick, dude.
it's like
The fucking
damn.
so. But this is you've seen the people. Typically, they are black people.
Yeah,
I don't know what the skin condition is called, but like they have like part of them is white.
yeah.
So that's probably what it was.
But imagine if that's the only part.
But you don't know that it was because sometimes
No.
it's blotchy. It's on their
Yeah.
face. It's on their arms. It's on their whatever.
But just imagine if it was though.
That would be I don't know.
That'd be
or maybe like
interesting.
I don't had some type of acidic burn
I don't
emergency or
know. I don't know.
something.
You got a little too curious as a child. I don't know, man. Kind of the cleaning supplies under the sink. It's
Right?
fucking,
Dude, they tell you not to fucking.
I don't know what the fuck.
It's an eye irritant. And given there's only one down there, fucking, you still probably don't want to irritate them.
No.
But The one-eyed snake, dude.
Yeah.
Why does it always devolve? They're talking about penises. Like when we.
Yeah, you're the one who brought up spotted dicks. So.
Yeah, but that's a food, bro.
And it just reminded me
But
of
I've
just spotted dick. You know,
I'm sorry to traumatize
it's been
you.
burned
like
into my brain. It's like it's something you can't unsee. That kind of thing. You know, it's just.
He's safe queening a photo, dude. It's framed somewhere.
Just burned into my brain at this point. That's problematic. Yeah.
I wonder what other fucked up things are burned into your brain.
Probably a lot of things. There's probably some fucked up things that have been burned into my brain that are covered up still somehow. It's
And one of these days you're gonna see something or hear something or smell something, and it's just gonna all come rushing back, dude. It might be too much to handle.
It's gonna be a problem, man. It's gonna be a problem. Especially Shannon keeps trying to get me to go to a therapist or something. Like, you'll never see me again.
Just whacked out, dude.
That might be her goal, though.
Gone off the fucking. Why does Cheyenne want you to see a therapist?
She just brings it up sometimes. It's a psychologist or something. Figure out what the fuck's wrong with me.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know what's wrong with me.
anything's
That's the
with
problem here, you know? So
I don't
it's
think.
just-
I
I think I'm a perfectly normal guy, you know?
Debatable, but more normal than most. Like your average guy. Your average guy that's walking around in short shorts and has fucking Gucci slides on and fucking some fucking whatever the fuck.
I got the Adidas
Hollister t-shirt. Yeah, but that's because you fucking got it out the mud, bro. You're out here trapping. But the fucking... Just they're your regular old average standard issue mil-spec fuckboy walking around, dude.
Yeah.
Those people are not normal, bro. But they all think they're fucking normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say you're pretty normal. You do the whole sacrificing goats thing was a little weird.
Never a goat. And it wasn't necessarily a sacrifice. Okay?
I'm just saying dude, how easy it is for you to kill cute little wabbits.
Just dispatch.
It's a little,
you know,
it's a little fucking. It's a little suspect, dude. They're so cute, you know, little fucking. They're the cutest little wabs.
You never got bit by one of the motherfuckers.
I don't give a shit.
Those motherfuckers fought back. It wasn't like they were innocent in it.
Dude, you fucking bonked them on the head and they were out.
Yeah. After they scratched the fuck out of me, bit the fuck out of me.
You just gotta grab them by the fur in the back.
It don't work like that.
Yeah.
Because they still fucking they twist their whole fucking body and scratch you fucking straight up your arm.
Speaking of which, I still got fucking. It looks like I got attacked by a Wendigo, dude. I was carrying logs to the fire.
Yeah.
And dumped them out into the fire because I had a fucking handful of them.
Yeah.
Just dumped them, and a part of a log scraped me all. Like I didn't even feel it. Like we were talking about earlier, like because I do that shit all the time, where you just fucking cut the shit out of yourself or something, and like you don't even feel it, and then the next thing you know, you're bleeding all over the place.
And it's just a stream of blood running down your arm. Like where the fuck that come?
I was like, and it wasn't even super deep, and it didn't even bleed that much, but like I feel like this is gonna be there forever now because it's been there for a long time. And then this one too, and it was the same thing. Doing? It's still fucking. It's got a thing. I'm pretty sure there might be something in there, dude. I don't know.
I'm not gonna say nothing about it. But
he told me so. But listen, I don't know that it wasn't naturally a fucking sanitary environment out in the middle of the woods.
Could have been made more sanitary for the wound in your leg. And
yeah, but you're gonna fucking perform surge with what? A Leatherman mutt, my dude?
With the surgical kit that I had in my bag.
And what surgeon?
Me.
That was my issue with it.
It's better than not. At least get that shit cleaned out.
This ain't fucking Tarkov, dude.
Could have at least gotten that shit cleaned out.
Not just hotkeying.
You wouldn't needed some stitches or nothing really, but fuck, probably should have. But
well, this is the thing. I don't even know what the fuck happened. I would just like.
That's the issue. That is why we needed to look at it. That is.
It was pretty sore for a while.
While riding through the woods, got stabbed by something in the leg.
No, I fucking, when we went up to the top of that steep hill, and I had to turn around, and then I got off the bike to move it, when I was getting over that little fallen tree, a branch or a twig like this thick around got caught, and I kicked it, broke it, with no injury to my foot. Like, it didn't feel like that hurt at all. Mm-hmm. It snapped clean. I didn't like bounce off of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I hit on the ATV that was sharp enough or pointy enough because it looked like a fucking little tiny puncture hole, like somebody stabbed it with a pen or something. And yeah, I mean, it's still there, dude.
I probably should have gotten a tetanus shot or something, but,
Yeah, well, whatever, dude.
or at least let me take some fucking saline and flush the bitch out.
It didn't even hurt that bad until later when, like, it felt like the whole fucking muscle was like...
And then the next day, and then...
Yeah, but I was all right. I sucked it the fuck up. So, and I'm still living. I didn't get the gangrene or whatever. So, you know, if anything, I like to look at those experiences as building my immunity and my tolerances.
So could have been much better off.
Listen, now I got a fucking cool story to tell. It's not that cool of a story, honestly, but it is a story to tell.
I kicked a bolt on my ATV and put a hole in my leg. It's fucking...
Yeah, but I lived to tell about it. So, you know, who else can you say you know done that?
There's probably a lot of people that have done that, but it's just...
It was on a 3-wheeler, though, so it's more dangerous.
Yeah,
so it's more of a
everything on a
rogue story.
3-wheeler is more dangerous, you know. 3-wheelers are so dangerous, I can't even make them no more.
I'm telling you, the Yam or whatever the fucking the Kawasaki or whatever the one I was, that motherfucker has some ass, bro. If you punch that bitch, that shit fucking zips. So, I was dusting the 4-wheeler all day.
Yeah.
Now, given it's a fucking automatic or whatever, and like you can't just fucking kick it into gear and fucking get some torque on it, but still, dude.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't have let off the gas, which when you're going top speed on a gravel road with fucking rocks kicking up at you and all types of bugs in your face and dust and all types of shit, and you're on a 3-wheeler, that the second you hit the tiniest little rut, you're dead.
That's why that one path we were going down, that was literally just 2 big-ass ruts. And I'm like, where do I ride this?
I usually put the front tire in the rut.
That's what
and
I
then
did.
fucking...
Yeah, that's what I wound up on. I tried fucking riding the top and having the back wheels in the rut, and it just didn't feel right. I didn't have as much control on it.
Yeah.
So I just put the front wheel in the rut and smacking fucking branches on this side the whole time, but it was got by. Just
do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But the fucking... Yeah, dude. That thing gets it, dude.
Yeah.
And the fucking... I got some air off that bitch. I didn't even punch it. I wasn't even fucking... If I would have fucking yeeted that bitch, dude, I would have been fine. I probably could have cleared the road into the forest. No. If you came down that bitch... Well, I don't know what the fucking gully of death is doing at the bottom of the fucking thing. Because it's like, what... If you come down... You can't go up at full speed.
No.
And you can't go down at full speed then.
No.
Because, like, literally, you will just... You're coming down this steep-ass hill, and then there's just, like, a divot. And so, like, even you have no ramp to clear it, so you would just go and die. Yep. I'm surprised there's not fucking punji sticks at the bottom of it. But yeah, it's a good time though.
Yeah.
I slowed down and went down and up it,
yeah.
And then fucking hit the little bump on the way out. But yeah, dude, it's fucking. I don't think that should be there. Because then it fucks up the other thing, too. Because if you fuck up a little bit too much to the right going up the one side, which I only did once because it was super steep, but then you're fucking landing in that shit, too. Yeah. That's quite a drop.
Yeah.
But there's still sand in my fucking spider coat, by the way. There's still fucking sand in that bitch.
Oh, man.
But it cuts good.
Yeah.
So... I still can't believe we both lost him, and then we both found him. Although Austin stole the one, apparently.
He definitely did. Saw it fall out your pocket, and then started feeling bad about it.
Right.
Brought it up.
They would have never found him. Yeah. But the fucking... I don't even know how we got to this. I don't know where the fucking... We take fucking a couple of weeks off of the podcast, and now there's just no fucking...
Was there ever any rhyme or reason to any of this?
No, but that's the best part about the podcast. Yeah, that's the most underappreciated part of the podcast.
Trying to bring up some topics.
You know, this is the thing. This is the thing is that we might be talking about specific things that not everybody can relate to, but since we bounce around so much, dude, all you got to do is stay tuned a little bit. Yeah. Stay tuned a little bit. In the next 5 minutes, we could be talking about your favorite thing in the world.
Yep.
Who knows?
Yeah.
That's how we got to keep them going, dude. The watch time, dude.
Exactly.
Just goad them along the whole time with the promise of performance on a podcast, but never deliver.
I want to bring it back to the fucking I got nuts. All right.
Okay.
So you got your PVS 14, right?
Okay.
Have you figured out a mounting system or anything for it yet on what you actually want to go with?
So I have zero issue with running a Rhino.
Yeah.
And it would be clearly the more affordable option as well. And I wouldn't even have an issue getting a brand new one for $250, $300 because it's still half the price of the Wilcox.
Yeah.
That being said, the Wilcox is the thing to have. It is the more modern thing, so it's more compatible with most modern things produced.
Yeah.
So it'll probably have a little bit longer staying power as new things come out or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And they sell Wilcox compatible J arms that will bolt directly the same way to the PVS 14 that the standard one that interfaces with the Rhino mount will. But the fucking J arm for fucking the Wilcox is like $100+. So by the time you get that, plus the $600 Wilcox, unless you're buying used, but at that point that sketches me out because then fucking who knows if it's fake?
Yeah.
Because I have no fucking idea. And some of them shits are like the higher end airsoft shit is pretty legit. That's what most people run. Even PSR was saying that he's running a fake airsoft Wilcox, but like you can spend $200-$300 on a fake airsoft Wilcox and it damn near is the real thing, but it's fucking made in China or it's fucking whatever. So, but yeah, and so I thought about doing that to, you know, just in the meantime get a feel for it, whatever. But like, because the fucking thing, the Rhino mount, the YSS fucking China, big China #1 fucking fake ass airsoft one, dude. Like the fucking, for some reason, the fucking J arms don't want to bite into the tooth anymore. So it's got to be pop metal to where it wore it down. And the fucking, I'm not gonna drop a fucking PVS 14 off my face, let alone a fucking S.T.P.P and the fucking thermal or whatever. I mean, the thermal runs off the own proprietary ATN mount, which is a pretty solid system, and I've never had an issue. But it's also $250 itself for that. So, but it has way more adjustment than the fucking Rhino mount. But yeah, so I eventually, in theory, would like to have a Wilcox.
Yeah.
I'm fine with buying used if it can be trusted, but like I just don't be trusted, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And like Gianni's just like, oh, dude, there's fucking like 83 dudes on Instagram selling one right now. I'm like, yeah, dude, fucking, I know, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking China #1, dude. Who knows? You get that, or you don't even get nothing.
Yeah.
You send them fucking $400
selling ammo and shit apparently.
Right. So like I would have to buy it from Night Vision Depot or fucking whoever the fuck, fuck a Optics Planet with an AIDS dick, but like, you know, it's gonna be fucking. Actually, I'd like to know. Can we look this up? Because it's fucking. I have to get one, but I'm just gonna get a real Rhino. I think, at least for the time being, and strive towards the Wilcox. But fucking Night Vision Depot or whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, Wilcox mount, but like a real one.
Why did it?
That's super weird.
What the fuck is this bullshit?
I have no idea. $519, dude. From FullMetalJacket.com.
Yeah. Or 500. The G24 Breakaway Night Vision. The G22 Dovetail. 519.
Yeah. So, and that's for a little tiny mount that bolts into your helmet that holds your night vision. That being said, the night vision device that I'd be hanging off of it costs $2,500+. So why would you not want the best to protect it to make sure it doesn't fall off your fucking shit? Or that if you do fucking smack that shit into a doorway, that it has the breakaway feature to where it doesn't snap your fucking neck. And not that I've ever jumped out of a plane or ever would be jumping out of a plane. But, like, it's also for, like, when your parachute gets caught up in the shit, it fucking snap your neck, dude. So they're meant to break away, but then you have your little lanyards, and so it doesn't fucking, it'll hit you in the chest or whatever, but it's not going to hit the ground. Yeah. So you can fix it later. But, like, it's just...
God forbid you do have to jump out of an airplane, you know?
I don't think I could, dude, tell you the truth. I'd like to think that in the moment, if it was that or die, I'm going to try, because I guess I'm dead either way.
Yeah.
But the idea that if I jumped out of that fucking airplane and fucking just was staring at my death the entire time and my chute doesn't open or my fucking whatever, like, and then two, there's been people that it'd be my luck. There's been people that fucking jumped out of airplanes, hit the ground, bounced, broke every bone in their body, but did not die.
Yep.
And now you're a fucking veg, dude.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Take me out back and shoot me like old Yell. But either way, you know. But yeah, so there's the Wilcox PVS. So it mounts 235. I thought it was a 235 fucking. You know what I'm saying? You can get a military surplus J-arm, a real J-arm for a PVS 14 that interfaces with a Rhino mount for $40, dude. 200. So it's $800 with taxes and shipping and handling. But again, you're mounting a $2,500. I already do. But the night pays me rent, bro. But the fucking
ain't getting no return on their investment.
Well, they got a place to stay. I'm always lurking in the shadows.
Yeah.
But like absurd though.
Yep.
Like I get it because not only like people I just had a stroke apparently.
Yeah.
People mount GPNVGs to that.
Yeah.
Which are $50,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. $500 is nothing.
You just order it off Amazon, bro.
Yeah.
$92.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro.
There you go. That's all you need. $92. $90, bro. It's even cheaper.
Right, dude.
$32?
Yeah.
You're set.
That motherfucker polymer than a bitch. But no, legitimately though, like a lot of these are like actually pretty good. And like viable options. Like a lot of people like that dude that you fucking were sending me the information on the helmet that he was selling on the Facebook said it was a fake ass Wilcox.
Yeah.
And they work, dude. They do work. Like it's really not that serious of a thing. A lot of the fake ones don't have the breakaway feature. But realistically, again,
that dude's post is still up there, dude.
I'll offer him 400. But which if that dude's out there watching and you want to contribute to the chan, but the fucking like they work, dude. And that fucking the fucking $70 fucking Rhino that I bought, which I guess in reality, if I would have jumped on it, could have potentially had a real one, surplus one. It'd probably be crusty, dusty, musty, and fucking fucked up. But I bet it would hold. Yeah. Because like literally the shit will not even hold on to it anymore. I could put it on the Skull Crusher. I could put any of them on the Skull Crusher because the AGM PVS 14 came with a J-arm, and then I got the other one for the Psionics, and I could interface those into the Skull Crusher that the AGM comes with and fucking shake that bitch and it doesn't move. But the fucking, you slightly bump it to the left or the right on the fucking China shit and it falls off, dude. And so with the Psionics, that's $500. With the fucking PVS 14, that's $2,500. So, you know, I mean, it's fucked up.
Yep.
So you definitely need, but then that's the thing though too, is the fucking, I'm going to put a $500 mount in a $200 helmet. I don't think so. So then I got to get a Team Wend. So it's just, it's never, there's no such thing as enough, I guess. But it really is a superpower, dude.
Yeah.
To be able to see in the fucking dark like that is, you could do a lot of shit having that capability. But yeah, some of the fake shit works. Damn near, one could argue, just as good as the real shit for most people. Yeah. But you got to know that you're getting some decent fake shit.
Yeah.
So.
Not that shit that you got.
Right. Well, it seemed decent to begin with because it actually had pretty good tension. When you put it up in the rhino, because it looks like a rhino when they're up. Yeah. And I used it. I took it places. I had it in and out of bags. I fucking, you know, I wasn't necessarily easy on it, but like it's not like I was abusing it either. I wasn't in a fucking combat zone or nothing, but fucking, I was using it all the time, dude. And then, I don't know if it was because it's aluminum on steel, which I think these are aluminum, or maybe they're titanium. Maybe that's why, I don't know. I don't even know. It's probably aluminum though. But fucking.
More than likely.
But yeah, I mean, just
we'd hope for $500 to be like titanium. But,
you would think,
you know,
get a flame anode one.
Why would they do that?
Let's see, dude.
Virginia residents must pay taxes. There's no workarounds.
Mm-hmm. It's fucked up. Virginia's a pretty free state, dude.
Yeah. No, they're not.
Why not?
Well, we got fucking pistol purchase permits. You can only buy one pistol a month, and fucking
Really?
yeah.
That's fucked up. I didn't know that. Lightweight aerospace, aluminium, and high-strength polymer. They're not even giving you types. You get plastic and aluminum for fucking $520.
Yep.
Motherfuckers. And I really don't even see it being... I mean, maybe it's got... I don't know, dude. Everybody says the dovetail interface is, like, more fucking... strong or durable than the bayonet or the fucking whatever, but like I just, you could buy a Glock, a brand new Glock for that. You could buy a fucking,
Buy a couple Tauruses, damn near.
yeah, you could buy an entry-level AR-15 for that. You could buy, and I by all means am not afraid to spend some money on some shit, but like knowing that I can get by with $150 fucking mount. Why the fuck does this need to be $520?
Yeah.
Which again, whatever, I'll buy it, but fuck you. Like you're just,
I'll buy it, but I'm not happy.
right? It's the name, dude. They're fucking lamb. Type in Wilcox Raid. They're fucking lamb, dude. Yes.
Low power, 3,500.
That's not even the real shit. That's not even the military LEO grade shit.
Oh man. Yep.
$4,000. I have my Wilson Combat AR-10 costs the same money as this.
Yep.
So, like it's, and I mean I get it, I guess, but like it's civilian powered, bro. I got a Holosun LS321 for $600 and it does the same shit. like, I mean, I like to think that maybe the laser's a little bit better or the fucking illuminator's a little bit better or whatever, but it's still capped at some
more durable and such.
maybe.
What are these people selling their fucking PBS?
225, bro. Like what in the fuck, dude? They have an adapter though. How much is the adapter, dude? It says PVS 15. What the fuck's a PVS 15?
It's a great question. $30, $35.
Does that say you could attach it to a standard J-arm and convert it? Because that would be the Strat then, if that's the case. Oh no, it's a binocular. That's what it is. Yeah. Never mind. It wouldn't work anyway. But either way, it's so. The night vision market on the civilian side of the house, as far as laser aiming modules are concerned, is fucked up because legitimately the Holosun LS321, either G or R, G for green, red for R for red, has a visible laser so you can sight it in during the day and it's slaved so the IR shit will match it. Has an IR laser designator and has an IR illuminator. That being said, the IR illuminator is not as good as a D-ball, D2, but it's also $600, not $1,800. And practically speaking, you're either A, not going to necessarily need the illuminator because of the lighting conditions. If you do need the illuminator, it will still give you some illumination and you will still be able to see the laser out to hundreds of yards. Yeah. So if you could even see that there's something going on in 100 yards or hundreds of yards that you need to shoot, you can see where the laser's at, so it's inconsequential in my mind for most applications. And then on top of that, most civilian encounters, especially most people that live inside of cities or suburbs, you're not going to be engaging past 100 or 200 anyway most of the time.
Yep.
And especially with everybody running around with short guns these days. So what's the difference? So it sits a little bit taller, it's a little heavier, it's made in China, but it fucking runs, dude. Kyle just ordered that. Well, he didn't just order it. He ordered it a little while ago, but he got one of those Somo gear things. I don't know if you're familiar. It's basically like a Chinese airsoft lamb that's a clone of an F.P.C. Okay. And it's got an illuminator and a fucking laser, but it's full power because it's from China. It's unregulated, so it actually has like full, you could call it an airstrike from a mile away type of shit. But, and you get it fully pocked or potted, where they fill it with whatever fucking shit so the circuitry don't come loose. And basically it's, I don't know if it's a 50-50 chance or maybe a little bit more, because there's a lot of people that got them and have been testing them on real guns and getting better than at PLC performance out of them, and they're $250-$300 as opposed to an at PLC being like $2,000, $1,600-$1,800 plus tax, shipping, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And
then you're still not getting full power.
right, and you're still getting a civilian power laser, which is what makes the Persts from Russia, IvanTheBear.com, so enticing. But the same thing with getting like a bring back from the U.S. military. It's U.S. government property, and you have no fucking warranty. So if that shit breaks, or if it's sold to you broken, or whatever the fuck, like, yeah, you could get on fucking S2 Underground or whatever and figure out how to fix it maybe. But if not, you're fucked, and you're out however much months you just gave this fucking dude that's behind on his Camaro payments. So, you know, and that's what it is. That's legitimately what it is. So it's fucked up, dude. But for the money, get the fucking LS321, and you could get 2 or 3 or 4 of those motherfuckers, if not more, for the price you'd spend on something else. And now, how many guns do you have that are night fighting capable? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have fucking 2-3 LS321s on separate rifles. Like, this is the thing too. I figured out what I'm doing for the Wills, dude. Because I have the Wilson AR-10 with a Surefire Vampire on it, the 640 with the new articulating M-LOK mount, so like you can hug it up right next to the rail. Yeah. And I'm going to run a fucking Unity Axon mount, or Axon or whatever, and it's a dual lead. And then I'm going to run a Steiner Otel C. And so the Steiner Otel C, it's Steiner, so it's the same people that make the D-balls and the A3s and the 9000 squareds and all that shit, but it's just the laser module. So I already have the Vampire, which is my IR illuminator. And then, so really all I do need is a laser, because the Vampire is also a white light. So I basically have what's going on with the TLR VIR, where it's a white light, then it has IR laser, IR illuminator. And so I have day and night covered. And with that switch, it'd be a pressure pad for all 3 of the things. And it's 2 buttons. And one would be IR laser, IR illuminator. And then the other one would be white light. But in order to get the white light, I'd have to twist the bezel on the Surefire, which is how I'd want it anyway, so I don't negligently do it. Yeah. So, which my dumb ass will still forget or some shit, but that's why you have 100 Concepts light cap on it. But yeah, so the Steiner Otel C is like $700 and it's just the lays. Yeah. There's no Viz lays, it's only IR lays, and there's no illuminator. But I already got the Vampire, which is the IR illuminator. So with that, and it's all made in America shit, and it's all top quality shit, Surefire and Steiner. And the fucking pressure pad thing is going to be like I could get it combined. I already got the Surefire, but I paid like maybe 4 something for it. I think it was 4. Maybe it was less than 4. I think it was less than 4, because I got it when the boss was away, so the boys will play. But but like they sell all day long for like $500 or a little bit under, like to normal people. And so I got it, obviously at a discount.
Normal motherfuckers.
Right. But then I'd pay like maybe $7 for the Otel C. So $1,000 plus, let's say another $150 for the pressure pad. I'm still $500 cheaper than an A3, and I'm $700 cheaper than a D2. And while I might not have the illumination performance of the D2, I have white light, IR light, and an IR laser. And they're all made in America from bomb-proof companies. That being said, Steiner has issues just as much as anybody else. A lot of the times their fucking crane connections and shit don't connect properly and whatever. It's always a thing, but it is doable. And we can get them through the shop. Obviously I'd get my little discount or whatever. And so that's what I'm thinking for the Wills. But then I want to also, if this shit in Illinois ever changes to where we could buy more shit, I would like to get like either a 416 MR556 or an LWRC or a BCM or a Q fucking Sugar Weasel or a something, and then like latest and greatest everything.
Yeah.
Like D-Ball, D2, fucking...
or build out that Wilson.
Well, right, same thing. But the fucking, I would still like to have a Q fucking sugar wheeze because I've always wanted a sugar wheeze because I can't afford the honey badge. I mean, I could afford the honey badge, but they're never in stock.
Yeah.
And I'd also like a Q fix. That's a sick ass gun.
Yeah.
But
Oh, they're fucking
especially
shit
the little
sick.
guy. Yeah. But the fucking, I would get a 60. They're like $1,500, dude.
Yeah.
Less. It's less money than a BCM, and it's lighter. And I love the colorway, dude. The gray with the fucking, they call it clear anodized, but it has like a slight pale yellow tint to it. I fucking love it, dude. It's gorgeous. Because it's different. But it's still like earth tones and subdued tones to where like it's still like, it's not an all black rifle, you know, or whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, the fucking, I'd like to get something like that with fucking, it would have a D-ball D2 on it, or at least a D-ball A3, or a Steiner A3. It's not even a D-ball. Or no, it is a D-ball A3. And then Geisley Super 3 gun or Super Dynamic Trigger. Although the Q rifle supposedly comes with literally the best trigger ever. That's literally what they call it. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not. I don't care. I actually really like the Wilson TDI. Tactical Defense something, what I don't know what it is, but like they're, or TDT, Tactical Defensive Trigger, I don't know. It's on my Wilson AR-10 and it's a 2-stage, but that motherfucker is crispy, like it's a good trigger. Yeah. And that's only a 14.5 gun, but it's a half-inch MOA guaranteed, or a half MOA guaranteed, like that, which is nuts. Yeah. But I wish 308 was less money. Like I would be 308 gang all the way. Yeah. But yeah, so like it's just it's never ending. Moral to the story, but you could also though, for the budget conscientious people out there, HoloSun makes, you know, like that laser that I have on the Stag, that it's just a laser and it's got the pressure pad and it looks like a D-ball little thing or whatever. Yeah. It's basically the same size as the Otel C from Steiner. And that's just a Viz laser. I got it for cost. I thought it was cool, and it is cool, and it's still a viable fucking option for fucking A, training, night vision type of shit, shooting off the laser during the day. Yeah. B, just, you know, lasers are cheesy until you actually find yourself in a situation where it comes in handy or whatever. But either way, fucking they make one that's the same thing, single fucking thing, just laser, but it's IR, and I would get it for like just like $225, maybe even less. And so that with a Vampire, or that with a Streamlight that's IR compatible, or even if you had to fucking, I wouldn't do it, but I know Olight makes fucking IR. Like if you really had to fucking cheese it, dude. Now the Olight's probably gonna blow up on your gun, but like you could definitely
IR weapon lights?
They do make some IR shit, yeah, and so does fucking what's that one company that's they're plastic, and Travis Haley was promoting them all the time. They're what the fuck are they, dude? Dude, what are they? Like, I thought they were cool when they first came out because it's lighter weight and it's, you know, they had some ergonomic
everybody was doing on the top of the rail and
the with the thumb ramp button thing. The fucking, you know what I'm talking about though? Yeah, they're fucking. I want to say the company starts with a T.
Fucking the tactical toolbox had them too.
Yeah, it's not. Where are they? It's not fucking.
Somebody let us know in the comments.
This is gonna bother me. This is fucking.
Honestly, I don't think Olight does have any IR shit. At least I ain't seen any IR shit.
No, they gotta have some IR shit, dude. Viridian's got IR shit, dude. Olight's gotta have some IR shit. Just search it, dude. Just type in IR, bro. Boom, dude. I mean, imagine running Olight in any way, shape, or form ever. No disrespect, but.
Well, at least this.
But it does exist.
Runs off of 2 removable CR123s, apparently.
Yeah, you would hope so. You don't need your proprietary fucking slap charger on that bitch. But does exist.
Yeah.
So, and again,
how you out here knowing more about Olights than I do?
Because when I go onto the distributors at work to see what they have, I type in IR. Yeah. And see everything that comes up under IR, and that came up. And they have other things too. So this is an IR light and lays, and I believe it gives you white light as well. It's basically a Streamlight TLR VIR, but obviously way shittier. And would never trust one with life and liberty. But if you are balling on a budget, this is less than half the price of the Streamlight TLR VIR, which is quality proven equipment that I would bet my life to and have experience with. I own one. It's awesome. And for a pistol or for a subgun, it's literally perfect. And Prince Shoot Repeat in his video, the original video of the nods when he first got them, he was making hits at 300 yards using a Streamlight TLR VIR, which is 300 lumens of white light and then IR illumination and IR laser. And he was shooting off the laser and illuminator at 300 plus yards with a bolt gun and making hits consistently. So you could feasibly take the Streamlight TLR VIR that costs $450 to a normal person and put that on the top rail of your rifle, and that's it. That's all you need, in theory, for most practical applications. Everybody wants a full power, everybody wants a this and that, but you don't have no AC-130s to call in, dude. Even Hollow Sun's got some shit. Yes, what is this? What are they called?
Inforce.
Inforce. Okay, yeah, dude. I don't know where I fucking came up with it. I think it was with a T, but yeah, Inforce, dude. Because the Travis Haley, dude. They got the Thorntail mounts, or no, that's not something different. But yeah, these fucking things, dude. But they're polymer, dude. They're polymer housings, and I've seen so many of them crack. I've seen ones come cracked out of the box, my dude. And it's like, I could just never. But I love the actuation of it, because it's literally, you put it on the top rail, you got your C-clamp, it's right there, it's super ergonomic. A lot of them even had like little bars that you could put over the pressure pad to where like you wouldn't accidentally hit it for white light discipline or whatever. So like I always thought that was cool. They always had like an aggressive modern look to them, and they laid really flat to the rail. Like, I can appreciate it, dude, but just make it right, and I'll buy it, dude. Because how much is this? How much is
$150?
$150, dude. You get a Streamlight TLR fucking HL, TLR1 HL for less money or the same money, and it's probably how many 800 looms? It's 1,000 looms, dude. Go fuck yourself. And while some of the pieces and parts are made in China, it's assembled in the U.S., and they do have some American-made components, especially depending on what light you get, and they're proven, dude. They've been there and done that. I don't know who the fuck is using this shit, other than people that just don't want to pony up the money for fucking Streamlight or Surefire. But they do look cool, though. I do like the way that they look and how flat they lay against the rail, and I like the button design, but I just, $1 million moves, 10-cent finish. Like, if you would have made it out of a durable aluminum housing, even if it costs a little bit more, whatever the fuck, but I can't. But that being said, I mean, all of our fucking, well, not all of our, but a lot of everybody's pistols, some people's pistols are plastic pistols. Some people, fucking, we use P-mags, which are polymer. We use fucking, how much shit do we use? Kydex holsters, fucking, everything's plastic these days, and the plastic technology has gotten so much greater than it used to be back in the day from Bakelite or whatever. But it's funny because the Bakelite AK mags are some of the best ones you can get. But it's just, they just fell short. I don't know specifically on what, but like, missed opportunity, dude. And realistically too, I doubt that they're completely made in America. And
I doubt they're made in America at all.
Exactly. And then two, and I don't know if they claim to, but like, I thought Inforce was like a American company. But then two, the fucking Rhode Island. Okay, whatever. But still, it's polymer, bro. So if they did make one aluminum, it'd probably be twice the price. They're charging $150 for a plastic light that you're supposed to put on your fighting rifle. So I don't know. But yeah, the little bar thing, like, I always thought that was cool. Obviously you could still fucking push it, but unless it deactivates it when it's up like that, I don't know. But
180 for IR.
But that, that's that's a third of the price of the Surefire fucking Vampire.
Yeah.
Just like the Streamlight TLR VIR pistol light, which again can be used on rifles and carbines if need be, especially carbines, pistol caliber carbines, or like a 300 blackout, a little shorty. You could definitely use it, but the Surefire variant of it is $1,200-$1,300 for the same thing, and I don't even think you get better performance. So, I mean, I guess, dude, for $150, $180, you use this and the Holosun fucking lays, and now you have IR illumination and IR lays, but does that also do white light, or is it just IR?
It's white IR.
Okay. So, whatever. You know? I mean, if it works, maybe. But yeah. I mean, so there's options, dude. That's what everybody... You could have that, the Holosun, which I wouldn't even recommend these because I've seen them have issues. But, like, let's say it was good to go.
Yeah.
Just because it doesn't say fucking Steiner or Surefire or fucking whoever on it. You could have, in theory, something like that. The Holosun IR laser. You got iron sights, a dot. So now you got iron sights, a dot, IR laser, IR illuminator, and white light. You're covered. What else do you need? There's no in between. It's either bright or it's dark. Yeah. And you got both. So, you know, and then a Psionics Aurora, $400 or $500.
Oh, you lost the camera.
Oh, shit. That's a new one?
It's not a new one. It's just an uncommon one. There we go. We're back.
But yeah. There's options.
Yeah.
You can be...
There's always options.
There's always options.
Always options.
For $1,000, if you already have an AR-15, for $1,000 you can get a helmet, a Psionics, and the night vision laser and illuminator to go on your rifle. Now it's going to be entry level,
yep,
at best, but if it works, it works. And for $1,000, dude, people spend $1,000 on a fucking Winchester 94 without fucking batting an eye because, oh, it's a pre-64, it's this, that, and the third, and oh, it's a beautiful rifle, and they are, and they shoot great, and it's classic and all that. But then be like, oh, no, I can't do night vision, it's too expensive. And if you're really going to really do night vision, it's rather expensive.
It gets fucking expensive.
But I'd rather have entry-level night vision capabilities than no night vision capabilities.
Yeah.
So instead of buying another fucking Glock, you got 18 of them in the safe already. I'm looking at you, first one shot. Instead of buying fucking, you know, cigarettes and fucking monsters and whatever every single day or whatever, like fucking, you could do it. Even if you don't fucking mount anything to it, a ballistic helmet, probably not a bad thing.
Nope.
You know, you can't really survive without your brain. And if you do, you're really not living, so...
I mean, that's most people these days.
Right, well, yeah, that's the thing. So, I mean, they're... Yeah. But people like us that perhaps want to keep their fucking... Because that's all we have, dude. That's all we have is our heart and our minds, dude. That's the only thing they can't take from us, dude. And once we're dead, we don't need them anymore anyway, I guess. So, but yeah, it can be done.
Yep. And
I encourage it to be done because most bad shit happens in the dark. And you can't shoot what you can't see. And with that, I have to pee. But also, that's the end of the pee. And by the pee, I mean the podcast. So shout out to all y'all. Leave it in the comment section below. We love you. We appreciate you. Make sure you always live as constitutionally as you feel comfortable. And buy some night vision. Get a fucking plate carrier. Get some plates. Sight in your rifle. Fucking buy some batteries once a week. Get some ammo. Get some food. Get some Band-Aids, dude. And by Band-Aids, I mean fucking cat tourniquets and fucking chest seals and fucking all types of shit. Nasal pharyngeal airway fucking... Let's go, people. Please. And learn how to use it. But anyway, we'll see you, fuckers.